Hi, my name is Monique, and I currently live in my 2022 Ford Transit Connect van in order to save money so that I could eventually buy land and live a simpler life. And I enjoy sharing snippets of my life with you all. I really can't stand USAA insurance. But also, if I think logically about it, I feel like most insurance companies will say the same thing. This was my second flat tire of 2024. As some of you know, I got a whopping 3 flat tires last year, which is kind of crazy because I've gone, I think, my entire life without getting a flat tire. But when I got this Ford Transit Connect, the tires, I don't know, they don't seem to be able to handle much. People keep telling me to stop buying used tires, get new tires, but what they don't realize is that these are new tires. These are the same tires that I drove off the lot with. My van is only 2 years old. It's only 2 years old. The tires are new. I'm not sure what the issue is, but when I have the money, I do want to buy better tires. Either way, mechanic shops have become my second home. This particular flat tire occurred right before I arrived at the beet harvest, and the beet harvest is in the boonies. There is nothing out there, but thank goodness there was a mechanic shop down the street from our campground, and these kind men got me in and out of their shop without any issues. I've been living this lifestyle full-time for over 5 years now, and I must say certain aspects of this lifestyle are getting to me. I enjoy going to the beet harvest every year, not because it's fun, because it's not. But am I planning to do gig work and go to the beet harvest forever? No, I'm not. I mean, look at this. This is what I did last year during the beet harvest. I must say though, working jobs like this are a great motivation to work on bigger and better life goals. Our shift is about to start and the trucks are already lining up. Sometimes I feel anxious when they start to do that because I know it's going to be busy nonstop. Like, they are not playing this year. These beet harvesters, these beet farmers, they are not playing this year. It's freezing. Truck just hit the piler, so we're gonna have to file an incident report. I don't know if he busted a tire or what, but he's trying to get out.
It's raining right now, and no, the beet harvest doesn't stop because of rain. I think it would have to be raining extremely, extremely heavily for the entire 12 hours for us to quit, for us to not harvest. Yeah, it's raining. Nope, they're not gonna call off work. Crazy. If they don't call off work today, this is insane. It's lightning and everything. It's cold, it's wet, but we're still working. It's a little bit slow right now because it was raining so hard. At one point I genuinely thought I was going to run into a tornado or something. I've never ever seen it this dead before. You guys, we have 10 more hours. I think 11. We just started. We have 10 to 11 more hours in this shift. Oh my gosh, look at the sky. I love a dark, gorgeous sky. Oh man, this is gonna be, whether it's slow or busy, these 12 hours are tough for me. This might be the only day I can show you a little bit of the machines. These are the little sides that the trucks pull into. One over here and one over here. Look at all of our beets. These are all of our beets. The pile is huge, you can't tell. Look at that pile of beets over there. And ours is big. Our pile is the biggest pile at this station so far. Okay. So the trucks pull onto this little thing, this little platform here. And then this is all these are the controls. It looks like a lot, but it's not that bad. The majority of these controls I don't even use. And then the beets go up this little thing and out that little thing called a boom, and then the pile forms, and the boom just swings constantly left to right, and it makes this big pile of beets. I'm looking forward to this beet harvest being over. These 12 hours are rough. They are rough. Is there a leak in here? Oh great, and the roof is leaking. Look at this. Ew, this is gross. You guys don't want to see that. These operator stations are disgusting. I don't think they ever get cleaned. People right up here, you know, this since 1998, this piler has been used. These pilers, the cabs, the operator cabs don't get cleaned very well at all. And I know because I stayed and cleaned everything last year. And I can tell you, look at that. There's decades of dirt and grime in these cabs. It's pretty gross. I try not to think about it. Ew. Ah. Yeah. And this is one of the better looking ones. The operator cab from last year, the one that's over there, that's where we worked at last time. Oh my gosh. It was disgusting. It was way more disgusting than this. One of the foremen said that it smelled like rat pee. Rat pee. I don't know what that smells like, but I believed him. I believed him. It smelled so bad in there. And we didn't even deep clean it or anything at the end. So I don't know. I truly believe there's just decades of grossness in these cabs. But whatever. At the end of it, I'm gonna deep clean my clothes, deep clean my body, deep clean my van, and it'll be all good. We got a truck. 5 something in the morning. I'm freezing. It's 20 something degrees. I cannot feel my fingertips. I cannot feel my fingertips. I have gloves, but they seem to be making my fingers colder. I don't know why. This truck got stuck on our piler. It hit the piler, so I had to stop the machine and call the foreman. The driver's trying to have someone help him get out of here. My van has ice on it. Ice. It is so cold. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's 6:20 in the morning. My clock is an hour fast. I'm freezing and I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. Another sunrise. Look at the fog. It's so beautiful. This is the best part about working in this area. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's finally time to leave. The coldest day so far. 24 degrees. 24 degrees. Oh my gosh, it's rainbow is so beautiful. We're almost done. That's awesome. And that's near the Rushmore area, you said? Okay.
It's all in that, like, near Custer State Park.
Okay. Bye, beet harvest. It's been real. This was our pile. Anyways, like I said before, you know, doing gig work, doing the beet harvest, it's been great. Doing YouTube, all these things that help me make money, make a living without having to work a traditional full-time or part-time job. I'm so grateful for these opportunities. And I don't mind taking time to accomplish my goals in my own way. But dang, sheesh. Time is starting to feel like it's moving a little slower. Lately, I've been feeling stagnant. And I haven't felt stagnant in the last 5 years because I've been crushing every goal I set. I've been crushing my goals and I'm very proud of myself, but I've decided that now is time for change in order for me to rid myself of one of the most frustrating aspects of this lifestyle, which is the constant need to move my van because I have no place to call home. I have no place to park my van without being bothered I have no privacy. Constantly having to move my van every few days has really taken a toll on me emotionally lately. And not too long ago, I was so frustrated and sad that it was moving day that I just started crying as I drove to my next spot. And of course, me being me, I had to play a slow song that made me cry even harder. But I've talked about this in another video. That just helps me get it out. You know, sometimes I unintentionally hold back my tears, and I no longer want to live that way. I don't want to do that anymore. So every now and then, I just play a song that I know will make me cry, just so I can really let it out. You know, sometimes you just really need to get a good cry out, just let it all out, you know? But don't worry about me, even though I cry some days like most humans. Most days, I'm very happy and grateful for my life. And in no time, I'm back to my shenanigans. But I will say that working the night shift at the beet harvest this past year really kicked my butt and made me decide to commit to myself, commit to my goals, and come up with a plan to make money a little bit faster, still on my own terms, so that Musa and I can get land and I can finally have a place to park my van. So once the beet harvest was over, I left the campground, drove a few hours away, parked in a Lowe's parking lot, and I got to work. Learning more about marketing, advertising, working on my spreadsheets, checking my revenue, my profit, how much everything is costing me. I was on it. I started making a plan. And right now, as we speak, I am still on the same path, working to the same goals. I have a plan, and I'm very confident in myself and my abilities. So that's the point that we're at now. Just living my life and trying to grow my business so that Musa and I can get land. I put slices of lemon in my smoothie, so since I eat the skin, I like to make sure it's clean, and yeah, I spray the outside with vinegar. Just gonna take a really thin slice and put that entire slice in my juice. Peel, seeds, pulp, everything. And it really helps take out the grassy earthiness of smoothies when you put a lot of, you know, a lot of dark leafy greens or just vegetables in general in your smoothies. In your smoothies and your juices. The lemon helps to neutralize that flavor, and it makes it 100 times better. Bok choy, lemon, wild blueberries, get those antioxidants, and mango for a little sweetness. And then I'm just gonna fill this up with water and make my juice. I think this might be good. Do my stopwatch for 1 minute and 30 seconds. That always gives me the best juice consistency, between 1 minute to 1 minute and 30 seconds. But you have to watch it, because if you don't have enough cold stuff in your Vitamix, it will heat your smoothie up and it will turn it into a hot soup. But if you have frozen fruit in here, a minute to a minute and 30 seconds is just fine. It'll be nice and cold and very well blended, almost as if it was put in a juicer. It's amazing. You guys know I love my Vitamix. Still very cold. One of my favorite things to look at in a video is when someone makes a juice out of a juicer. Like everyone has the Nama J2 juicer these days. And the juice always looks so cold and refreshing. I love when people open up that little thing on the Nama J2 and then the refreshing juice just pours into the container. But I love my Vitamix because it really, like, I have bok choy in here and it blends fibrous foods so well. This looks like a juice. Look at this. This looks just like the juices that they pour from their Nama J2 juicer. I love Vitamix. I really should figure out how to be an affiliate partner with them because I talk about it so much and people have purchased Vitamix because of me and I got nothing from the sale. It's just like a refreshing juice out of a juicer. Obviously there's fiber in here, but of course this is going to be more watered down because you have to put water in here in order to make it a juice consistency. So that's the main difference. This is the taste of these juices from a Vitamix are more watered down, and you taste a little bit more fiber because there's actually fiber in here. But I feel like if you don't want a juicer, getting a Vitamix is such a great alternative. If I want a smoothie, I can make it in here. If I want a juice, I can make it in here. I just love my Vitamix so much. And I have the Vitamix 5200. According to my research, even though it's one of the older models, it's the best model. America's Test Kitchen, their YouTube channel, has a video talking about why this one is better than all the new Vitamix machines that are coming out. Oh, that lemon helps so much because I definitely taste the bok choy. But if I had not put that lemon in there, I would taste it so much more. Yeah, so for anyone who's going to ask, Vitamix 5200 is what I have. I think it's the best one. And it's the one I will continue to purchase over and over again. Alright, I'm going to wash this now and then make my first meal of the day. Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. I'm about to make my first meal of the day and I'm going to make a kelp noodle salad. I have been wanting to try kelp noodles for a while now. I'm very late to the game. During this next year of my journey of just going monk mode and trying to self-isolate and deeply focus on my career, my business, my financial situation, I've decided that I'm just going to eat the same things all the time. I'm not going to have very many cooking videos for you guys. There won't be a lot of variety in the next year because I just want to eat things that are fast. I just want to eat things that are fast to make, and salads are fast to make. Everything is raw. You don't really have to cook them. I just want to chop everything now, have everything chopped, so all I have to do is get all of my ingredients, put it in a bowl, have my sauce pre-made, pour it on, and then my meal is made. And then for dinner, for my last meal of the day, I've just been having soup. I've just been putting whatever legume or lentil or whatever that I have into the Instant Pot with coconut milk, tomatoes, and spices. That's it. And then I just put it in the Instant Pot and let it go. And then each week I'll do that exact same soup just with different beans. It's so fast, it's so easy, and yeah, you know, you have to make sacrifices when you want to change your life. And one of the sacrifices that I've been making is eating just boring, simple foods, just eating the same foods, and just rotating the same handful of meals every week, every single week. And I'm just gonna do that all year. Just have a handful of meals that I make and rotate it every single week for the rest of the year. So just soups, salads, and quick stir fries. That's really all I've been eating. Soup, salad, stir fry. Yeah, that's it. Same ingredients, same everything. So this kelp noodle salad might be put in the rotation. We'll see. They have a light oceany taste, smell. A very light ocean smell. Oh, people said these are very hard. These aren't that hard. These are not very crunchy to me. Still, I'm going to rinse them in lemon juice with a little baking soda because they say that softens them even more. But people were complaining that these were hard, and I don't know. To me, they don't feel that hard. Can you guys see? This is what kelp noodles look like. Apparently, they taste very similar to glass noodles, sweet potato noodles, if you are familiar with sweet potato noodles or glass noodles, which is used a lot in Korean cuisine. Okay, so I'm gonna get a bowl, put these in the bowl, squeeze lemon juice and baking soda over it. I think I'll do half of this bag. This bag is supposed to be 4 servings, but I eat much more than that. Yeah, half a cup is a serving? No, who's that gonna feed? I'm gonna do half the bag for a serving. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's water in here. Oh. Oh my gosh, this darn water. Okay, I think that's about half and half. Lemon juice. Do you hear that? Baking soda is sizzling from the lemon juice. And you're supposed to just massage this into your noodles until they get soft as you want. Oh yeah, that definitely did something. I don't know why people complain that these noodles are hard. These noodles do not feel hard to me. Oh wow, that significantly made, like it made the noodles look like there's less, like it wilted the noodles or something. Very interesting. And now I think I just rinse off the baking soda mixture. Alright, noodles are prepped. And now I just need to cut cucumber. What am I putting in here? Cucumber. I have cabbage from last week. I put cabbage in my salad last week and had a lot of cabbage left. So I'm going to put this cabbage in. Oh, I still have this head of lettuce left over from last week. What the heck am I supposed to put? This is why I write down my weekly menus in an app every week. I don't remember what I decided to put in this salad. Kelp noodle salad, broccoli slaw, shredded cabbage, cucumber, oh, red onion. Red onion, smoky tempeh, and then a spicy harissa peanut sauce. Okay. Do my OG supporters remember this app? Back when I was living in my car, I still use the same app. I've shown this before in videos back when I lived in my car. I showed this app. I showed my whole process of how I plan my weekly meals when I live in my car. And I'm still doing it. I still use the same process. I still use the same app. I just write it down. Do a little rough chop. Put that in there. In culinary school, there was a chef who would yell at us if we didn't rinse our onions off. We would rinse all the other vegetables off, but we wouldn't rinse our onions because obviously with our logic, we're peeling the outer layer, so you don't need to rinse it. But it would really irk him. He would say, you guys act like these things don't come from the ground. Yeah, like they weren't in dirt. Something he would say. Wash your onions. He had like a northern accent. Because of him, sometimes I will rinse off my onions. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing all right. I actually had a rough day yesterday. I was sad. I'm so emotional. I was just very annoyed. Yesterday was a moving day. You know, you can't stay in one area too long. You got to switch things up. Otherwise, people will start noticing you, calling the cops on you, or who knows, maybe someone is just casing you. And to avoid that, you just want to move around often. And I'm really starting to despise moving days because sirens, always police sirens in a city. Yeah, I'm just really despising it, especially now that I have these goals that I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to have a schedule. And it's very hard to have a set schedule in this lifestyle. It's very difficult for me. Because just when I get comfortable and I get in my flow, I feel like it's time to move. Or or the van just looks crazy and I need to clean it up. I can't even move inside of the van because there's so much stuff. And I can't work like that. Anyways, I'm very much tired of moving. I desperately want to have a place to park my van for longer periods of time. To the point where I was considering like paying for a campground for a couple of months, but that's just too much money. When you add up the money, it's just, I can't get myself to do it. I save so much money by living this way. You know, I just can't get myself to do it. But I so look forward to when Musa and I get our land, but that's just not going to be anytime soon. So I'm trying to figure something out, even though I really don't have many options. I will not spend hundreds of dollars per month for any campground. Not right now, at least. Once my business starts making a little bit more money, yeah, I will do that. Like $300 a month to be able to park my van somewhere. Yeah, I'll do that. But right now, I need that $300 a month for advertising and other business costs, hiring people to do things. Yeah, it's just not something I can do right now. And every day, that's what's on my mind now. That's what has me. That's part of what shifted my focus recently. Into like really honing down onto my business and starting so that I can make real people money, real adult livable money. So yeah, my desire to be able to find a place to park my van more permanently is really pushing me to work extra hard so that if I do want to spend $300, $350 a month to park my van somewhere, I can do that, and it's not going to put a dent in my wallet, you know? That's all I think about. Living in the van is fine. It's just the moving, the constant moving. I can't wake up and just walk outside. I have to crack my door. I can't open my door fully because people will see what I'm doing, be all up in my van. Maybe they'll call the cops, or who knows. Maybe they'll just be nosy. So that's what's on my mind day and night. From the moment I go to sleep, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I just think, work, 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 work. Work hard. Make this money. You can do it so that you can have a slightly more comfortable life. No, I don't want to get an apartment. That would be crazy to me. I would never spend apartment money. And I see all these videos on YouTube now, people complaining about rent going up next year and saying that they might be homeless, and oh my gosh, I feel so bad for them. Obviously, I know what that's like, and I know that obviously a lot of people aren't going to be willing to move into their car in order to fix that, in order to fix the high rent issue, so they're just going to be struggling. Like, they don't really have, I don't know, a lot of people seem hopeless. I would never put myself in that situation again. Musa and I are both nomads. We move around. Yeah, that's how it's going to be until we get our land. I will not live in an apartment. I know that's the other thing people say. Why don't you move in with Musa? Why don't you get an apartment? Why don't you move in with your family? No, no, no. I will not be spending money on an apartment. Oh, well, why don't you just get a regular job and make money faster? No, I don't want to. I will not compromise my peace of mind for money ever again if I don't have to. And working full-time jobs and part-time jobs compromises my peace of mind tremendously. So this is the solution that works for me and my lifestyle. Doing gig work a couple of days a week to make money, to pay my bills and fund my business until my business starts making me good money. Okay, cucumbers, chopped onion, done. The green onion is for my soup tonight. I don't even need you right now. Okay, I have some smoky flavored tempeh in the oven, aka the air fryer. And while that's cooking, I'm going to make a quick spicy peanut harissa sauce. This is from Trader Joe's. A supporter of this channel told me a long time ago in the comment that they bought harissa just because of me, and they couldn't wait for me to use harissa in another recipe. And I don't know if I ever used harissa again. It's been a while. I've used it, I just don't know if I've shown it in a video. I felt bad every time I would put out a cooking video that didn't have harissa. I said, oh no, she got harissa just because of me. She's waiting on me to use it in a recipe. But hopefully, if you still watch my videos, hopefully you just went back to my older videos and made one of those recipes that used harissa. Also, I have never made this before. I have never made it before. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Also, this has a little kick to it, just so you know, like it has a little spice to it. A little granulated onion, I like that in my salads. And a little salt because my peanut butter doesn't have salt. The harissa isn't very salty. What if this sucks? This is a lot of sauce to waste. I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with peanut and harissa. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying earlier, but I know the gist of it is I'm very tired of having to move around. That aspect of van life has gotten to me. I was going to say it's getting to me, but no, it's there. It's gotten to me. It has me in its grip. And it's always on my mind, just having to move every few days. Just in general, it's annoying. And then when you're trying to start a business and create some stability in your life so that you can go full monk mode and just lock in, as they say. Oh, and this as well, like all this noise. I just want to park my van somewhere and wake up and hear birds chirping, or hear water flowing from a river or a creek, or hear nothing at all. Man, but that's the motivation, you know. Experiencing annoying things in life motivates me to do whatever it takes to not have to deal with that annoying thing anymore. This is good. Okay. Peanut harissa dressing for my salad. Done for the week. Let's toss this. This isn't really tossing, but you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. I feel like some people are gonna say, ew, that looks disgusting, and other people who eat like me are gonna say, oh yes, this looks good. It's creamy, it's spicy, it's nutty, it's refreshing with all the fresh vegetables. It has chewiness. It has chewiness from these chewy kelp noodles. It's delicious. I love the texture of the noodles. The sauce is delicious. The vegetables are crunchy and fresh. And then that smokiness from the tempeh, the smoky tempeh. And this is my first meal of the day. Kelp noodle salad, kelp noodles, shredded cabbage, broccoli slaw, cucumber, red onion, green onion, a delicious peanut harissa sauce, topped with smoky tempeh bacon and sesame seeds. Presentation gets a 0, but it's okay because the taste is delicious. It's a new day. I did not finish filming yesterday. I ate my salad. And then I just worked all day. Yeah, and I didn't film anymore. So we're gonna try today. It's 8 a.m. I'm at the gym. I'm about to go work out. And then probably work all day. I don't know what this vlog is gonna be. I just don't do anything anymore. But yeah, I don't have time to waste. So I'm gonna go to the gym now. Closed. Oh.
Thank you.
No problem. Hi. What am I doing? Oh, I'm emptying my gray water. I'm going to empty my gray water really quickly before I start my day because it is full and there's a little grassy area. And I don't feel bad for emptying my gray water in grass because it's just water, vinegar, and food particles and natural soap. I don't use any chemicals when I wash my dishes or wipe down my counter. I clean everything with vinegar. And I have this natural soap that, like, it's so natural. There's so few ingredients in it, like it melts all the time. It does not stay whole. When it gets slightly warm, this soap starts melting. Yeah, so someone got on me in the comments a while ago about dumping my gray water in the grass. And yeah, if you still watch my channel, I still do it. Hi. Okay, let's empty my gray water tank. And then I'm just gonna go to the store and get some soy sauce for my lunch because I really wanted soy sauce in my noodle salad. Oh my gosh, is that water all on my mother freaking in my cabinet? Gosh darn it, man. Where did this water come from? I cannot wait to drill a hole in the bottom of this van so that my gray water can just go straight out. Someone in the comments suggested that I do that, and I have never forgotten about that suggestion. And then I met two van lifers at the beet harvest, and both of their vans do that. They actually have a button that you can just press and it opens some type of valve or something and it releases their gray water straight to the ground. I wouldn't have to worry about my gray water tank overflowing because I forgot about it and then doing this and having to clean up the mess. It's just so much better. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. These darn Planet Fitness songs. Okay, let's put you back. I pour it from my tiny gray water tank into this bucket and then I just pour it outside. I used to just take the little gray water tank and just dump it outside, but it takes forever because the little opening is so small and then I have to like shake it to try to get all of it out. Anyways, someone would always drive past me or walk past me or something that would make me feel awkward trying to shake out this little tank and get all the water out of the corners and everything. Anyways, if I pour it from here, it's just one dump. Like, I just flip the bucket over and in 1.2 seconds it's over. Like, the water is out. I can do it so fast and it's just way less awkward for me. Some of you know I used to use the siphon. I used to just siphon it out, but I lost my siphon. I lost it last month and I was gonna order a new one, but I just said screw it, and I've been doing it this way. Just like that, I'm done.
Da-dee-da-dee-da. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da.
Hi. I know it's been forever. I appreciate those of you who understand and are okay with me not posting consistently anymore. But yes, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm well. I know that after, like, once it hits the 2 to 3 week mark and I haven't uploaded, people start messaging me and leaving comments asking if I'm okay, if I'm alive, and I am. That car is literally going like 5 miles an hour. I don't understand why the engine has to be that loud. I hate loud engines. I'm doing well. I have been working. All I do is work, and that's all I plan on doing until the end of 2025. 15 months. I started in October. Like, once the 1st of October hit and the beet harvest was over, and I realized I wasn't going to do a second beet harvest because I was going to try to do a second beet harvest. When did the beet harvest end? Oh, it's November. For 14 months straight, I'm not going to do anything but work hard, self-isolate, and yeah, basically just disappear from the world into my business. That's the plan. And you know, really, it wouldn't be possible for me to vlog weekly anyways because I don't do anything. I'm probably going to have to vlog every single day for the next 7 to 10 days just for me to be able to make a 20-minute vlog. And still, I don't really know what I can put into a vlog because I don't do anything. And when I start getting to the point where I'm thinking of things to do just to vlog, that's when I realized, you know, I can't do this full time anymore. I'm just wasting my life. You know, I got to that point. I was going to, let me travel to this place. That'd be a good vlog. Let me go eat out here. You know, it's all a tax write-off anyways. I was thinking of things to do just to vlog. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to live that life. Which is why in my last video I said I need to diversify my income. I cannot rely solely on YouTube anymore because I just don't do enough. I don't do enough to be able to vlog. And I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it, you know? So that's what I've been doing. I have been pouring myself into my business. And it's paying off. I'm starting to make profits. Some months I break even. In the beginning, I was not making money. I was losing money. But it was worth it because because I started gaining traction and I started to break even and then I started to make profit. It's not consistent, of course. Nothing in business is consistent. But I'm going to get there. But I am getting very close to the point where I will make profit every single month. Because right now, it's like sometimes I make a profit, sometimes I don't. But I think I'm so close to making a profit. And what I'm offering is selling. Like, people are buying it. I will have made around $400 in revenue for this month at the end of December. Which is great because I really just started putting my all into this business when the beet harvest ended in this past November. This past November, I was making between $100 and $150. I could not break $150. I could not break that number. I could not go above it. And it's only December 24th right now. And I'm already about to have a $400 month. And the main reason is because I put my all into it. I just started focusing on it. And I've already made progress. So I just cannot wait to see what 14 months of complete focus can do for me. But for now, the main goal is by the end of next year, end of 2025, to be making $1,000 to $2,000 profit at the end of every single month. And once I hit that mark, I'm going to be so happy, but I'm definitely not going to stop. I feel like I can have 10K plus months. You know, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going and see how far I can take it and see how much I can make to help Musa and I get closer to our land purchase. Yeah, so I can help him contribute because right now it's just all his money that's in the savings for our land. It's completely all his. So I really look forward to being able to contribute and just to make my life easier. I've struggled my entire adult life and it gets old. It gets old, you know? I have the ability to change my life. I know I do. I am blessed to have my brain, a full functioning brain, my limbs, all of my extremities, all of my senses, all of my abilities, and I want to use it. And it's been really fun learning something new. I'm learning about ads, I'm learning about Facebook ads, Google ads, all the different ad platforms, CPC, click-through rates, ACOS, like all these different terms, all of these percentages and formulas and things, conversion rates, and I'm learning so much new stuff. I feel like I'm in college again, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it. You know, I liked school. I was one of the kids who liked school. I liked learning, and as an adult, I'm the same way. I like learning things. I like learning new things. What else? Yeah, so I think every video from today until the end of the year is going to be me documenting my journey of starting a business while living in a van. Living in a van definitely adds obstacles to starting a business, just because you can't focus. At least I can't focus. I don't have, I just want to be able to wake up, work out, shower, eat, and then sit and work for the rest of the day. I don't want to have to think about moving. I don't want to have to check my window I don't want to have to keep peeping out of my windows to see if someone called the cops on me, if someone's messing with my van. Someone messed with my van last night. I was so lucky. I woke up around 1 a.m. to pee, and I laid back down. And right when I laid back down, someone went and grabbed my door handle, like really hard. Boom, like just pulled it. And you could hear the handle like snap back on the door. And it shook the van. And I was just grateful that I wasn't asleep when that happened. Yeah, and then of course I was alert for a while after that, looking out my windows. I couldn't see anyone. But with my adrenaline going, I still couldn't sleep even though I didn't see anyone. So I stayed up for maybe like the next 30, 40 minutes. And every few minutes I would check out of all of my windows, my 2 front windows, my windshield, and my back window. And I would just check each one of them to see if someone was staring at my car or, casing my car or whatever. And that affected my sleep. I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to. I wanted to get up at between 6 and 6:30, but I didn't end up getting up until around 7 or 7:30 because I was just tired. I didn't sleep well last night. Anyways, I'm not going to park at that same spot tonight. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to park at. And there's just so many other things every single day that you have to think about with living in a van that you don't have to think about when you live in an apartment or a home. And it affects your workflow. You get into a flow, you're focused, and next thing you know, a cop is banging on your door because someone called the cops on you. That has literally happened to me before. I was in my flow, working on my business, and then a cop banged on my door. And it just takes you out of the moment or whatever. And then after that, your adrenaline's going, you're pissed off because the cop was a jerk. And it just messes up your workflow. Yeah, so starting a business while living in a van is definitely a unique perspective I can share. It's different. The obstacles are different because there's just different obstacles you encounter in addition to all the normal obstacles of trying to be an entrepreneur and starting a business. So I think that's what all of my videos are going to be about from now until the end of the year. For 2025, I've decided I did want to travel. There was a place that I wanted to live in for a few years. I just want to get it all out of my system before Musa and I settle down in our homestead and start doing homestead. We're still going to travel and everything together then, once we decide to do that. But, for now, I'm just trying to get all my traveling, all of this type of van life type of traveling out of my system. And there's a place that I want to van life really, really badly. And I might do it in the future, but now is not the time. I have decided that now is not the time. 2025, I will not be traveling. I have decided where I'm going to stay at for 2025. And I might go to a campground every now and then just to get out of the city because I've been spending too much time in cities and I really don't enjoy it. So I might go to a campground, in the vicinity, maybe an hour or two away from the area that I'm staying in.
Other than that, I'm not going to be traveling in 2025. So yeah, so no travel videos, just me, just a real person trying to achieve a goal and sharing that journey with you all. And sharing the ups and downs of the process of starting a business while living in a van. So right now I'm gonna go to the store to get some soy sauce for my lunch. And then after that, I'm just gonna be working. Hopefully it'll be a quiet day. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I think today and tomorrow are gonna be quiet days, and hopefully the day after tomorrow, Christmas Eve, Christmas, and the day after Christmas, I feel like hopefully they'll be pretty quiet in the parking lots. So I won't have a lot of disturbance, and I'll be kind of alone, and I'll just get to work in my van in a quiet city for a couple of days. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. Get soy sauce, make food, eat, work, get ready for bed, repeat for 365 days.